I'm not ready to fight a lobster.
Day off. Because my Wednesday actually allowed for me to, like, not just get, you know, laundry and stuff like that done, but also, like, if I had to make an appointment with the doctor, or if I had to call the bank or deal with something, or, you know, if I want to go look at apartments or something, I could do that. And I wouldn't have to worry that, you know, oh, I have to keep in mind what time they close, or worry that I have to get up super early because they close at 1, kind of stuff. It was really nice because, unfortunately, despite the fact that, you know, the expectation is that everybody works a Monday through Friday 9 to 5.
Not the reality.
Yeah, well, it not only is that not the reality, but, like, the doctor's offices. Like, okay, so for those people who do work a Monday through Friday job, doctor's offices are only open Monday through Friday. And guess what? They're open at 8 a.m. and close at 5 p.m. And generally those are the hours you work.
Yeah.
Banks, same thing. There's still a lot of credit unions and a lot of banks that aren't open on Saturday and Sunday. And yes, great, we have technology which allows us to access our funds at any time. But what if I needed to go apply for a loan or something? What if I needed to actually go into the bank and talk to someone to sort out my account because there's been some weird charges on it or something?
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that without taking time off of work.
That was actually a big issue for me when I had the journalism job, because they wouldn't do direct deposit. So I had to, you know, go to the bank and deposit it myself, but then I had those 2 other jobs where I got out at 6:30.
Yeah.
So I always had these checks that would pile up. And eventually I did get, like, the app for my bank, but that was way after the fact.
Yeah, that's especially dangerous if you have checks piling up, because not only is that just money sitting around, but most checks have a 6-month expiry date. So if you know, I know how it goes where, like, things just pile up after days because you're busy and you keep thinking, oh, I can do it tomorrow, but, like,
exactly.
6 months can pass really fucking fast if
you're
not doing that shit.
I'm pretty sure I did have, like, at least 1 or 2 checks that ended up expiring because of that.
Yeah. And then you have to go through the hassle of getting the check reissued, because in that case it is a paycheck. So, I mean, technically it is your fault for not putting it in the bank immediately, but it's also their fault for not doing direct deposit. Like, we're sadly to say long out of the days that, you know, we can expect everything to just work solely off of cash. I mean, there's still some people who manage to, and God bless their souls for that, but I personally couldn't do it. I'd be broke 90% of the time. Just because, like, I would constantly have to go and find an ATM to go pull money out of. And I don't necessarily want to do that, and that also means having to plan for, like, how much money I need to have on hand to pay for things.
Oh, wait. This is not the place I thought it would be.
It's also another reason why I don't really deal too much with checks. Though, now my current bank, I can't even do checks from them.
Why not?
They work in a weird way, so... Like, I've tried to get checks ordered, but it doesn't work out. Like, it doesn't register as a real bank because I bank with Simple primarily. Hi, Moon! But yeah, I bank with Simple primarily. And Simple is like a mobile bank. They operate out of a parent bank, but all their services are, through their mobile app and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really convenient because, like, you can do all this cool shit, like set up, you can set up basically like separate quote-unquote savings accounts, but you can pull the money whenever you need it from your saving account without having to get charged for it because it's technically more like a category of money as opposed to an actual savings account. So it's still under one giant account. It just shows you differently that, you've got this slotted away specifically to pay off a debt or specifically for rent or groceries or something. But if you really need to access it, it's not going to stop you from it. It's not going to charge you extra for it. The trade-off is that if you have absolutely no money in your account, you have absolutely no money in your account.
Aww.
So unlike real banks where they turn around and unlike normal banks where they turn around and they're like, we'll let you overdraft your account, but it's going to cost you $35 extra on top of that. Simple's like, we're not going to charge you $35 to overdraft your account because we're not going to let you overdraft your account.
That's really nice, though.
Yeah. Like, that I personally like because I'm like, no, if I don't have money, I don't have money. Sorry. Whatever it is I'm trying to buy is just going to have to wait. But I don't have to worry about, not just owing the bank $5 to get a coffee, but an extra $35 to fucking pay their fees for borrowing money against them. The trade-off, of course, the other trade-off is the fact that, they don't have physical location banks. And so you can't really deposit money. Like, you can deposit checks, but you can't deposit cash because there's nowhere to do it at. And the other trade-off being that, whenever you pull out cash, you're going to have to pay whatever ATM fee there is from the ATM itself. They don't charge you any fees because there are also still banks that when you pull out cash, there's no fake money involved. But yeah, whenever you pull out cash, there are some banks who charge you an extra fee on top of the fee for using the ATM. So, like, you pay $3 at the ATM, and then your account is charged another $3 for using an ATM to pull out money.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've had that happen before. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's stupid. And it's literally just because you're not using, like... A lot of times nowadays it's used because you're not using their ATM. Their specific branded ATM. But I've also seen it for other reasons too, and it's just like, guys, that's stupid. Stop that. I don't have the nails colored in. So I have to go fix that on the other foot.
How you doing, Moon?
Yee. Welcome to the living world.
I'm not ready to fight a lobster.
Ready to eat a lobster, though. Always ready to eat a lobster. For those who like lobsters, anyway.
Oh, you're gonna be getting a storm. That's kind of nice.
Yay! Kind of. Not great for everything else, but hey, you don't have to water the plants, so that's good.
God, am I even going in the right place? I have no idea what I'm doing. These maps don't match up at all. I guess we're in the third stage, since right now we're in the water dungeon where we will get the third orb.
Yeah. So technically we're like in the third chapter. And then we'll be in the fourth chapter and then the final chapter. Because you can bet your ass they've got a dungeon before you hit up the final boss.
Yeah.
They always do. God, Steven Universe is going to be on in the East Coast soon. And then half an hour after that, I can watch it. Because I totally watch it legally. What are you talking about?
Yeah, same.
Just, tune into the Cartoon Network site and enter in my, what's it? The provider credentials. Yep, that thing. Guess I definitely remember what those are. Wednesday, 4th of July is weird. Yeah, it is.
Oof.
Dungeon crawling USA. Why crawl a dungeon anywhere else? Yeah, Shades occasionally gets flamed by his haters. It's fine though. He
God
handles
damn it.
with grace and eloquency.
Or not.
Literally dying as I say that.
You killed him, Tori.
Well, I am a huge flamer, so...
If it's any consolation, I think Tori has died more than you.
Oh yeah, I'm a big squish. We've lost count of how many times I've died in this Let's Play alone. We're not counting the letter. Speaking of Coco, you ready to fucking replay that just so we can get to the actual epilogue?
No.
Nope.
We're doing one run, that's it. I'll do the rest on my own.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, is like you just turn around and go through the rest and like grab the memory fragments and that kind of stuff. And
oh yeah, I mean, like I've kind of been doing that already.
exactly, you're already doing it. Though, to be fair, if you brought in the rest of us, like, none of us would actually understand what was going on unless we saw it, so. Alternatively... I was gonna say, alternatively, I could do a run of it with someone and do recording of it, or just do straight up no commentary run. I'd be fine with that, just record it on my own time. No, I didn't want to add color, I want to take away color. God damn it.
What are you drawing?
I'm working on an old piece that is probably like 7 or 8 months in the working. Because it's a character sheet, kind of, like a reference sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
This dungeon's so big.
That's what she said.
I don't know why she's working around the dungeon, dude.
Oh, you know. Winky face. Just happens to be the name of the bar.
What?
Nani?
Finally.
After years of wandering, she finally finds what she's been looking for.
You want to read?
Oh boy, what kind of voice? The fiend's ball is shattered, evaporating all the water. Ho ho ho! How foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the fiend of water! There's some kind of porn game dungeon crawler being made, so that comment, You know, it was only about time before someone made a porn dungeon crawler. I mean, there's always those, like, that one line of games that this one person keeps making. Yes, I'm implicating myself that I have played porn games before. No big surprise there. But to be fair, that one that I'm thinking of is a side-scroller. I'm just excited for Boyfriend Dungeon. I'm gonna be excited for that until the day it comes out. Then hopefully not disappointed by it. Because I want to smooch a sword. Specifically my boy AJ.
Only cowards smooch the flat side of the blade.
Exactly. Lewd Maze. Yeah, that sounds like the name. The other porn game news I saw 5 months ago. I hope that it's a solo dev game. Oh no. Do I want to know about the drama of the other porn game? Just remember that when it comes to fucking the sword, don't use the bladed edge. Because that'll be painful. That's split lips in an entirely different way. You're welcome.
Yay!
We did it! And Shades is only half dead.
Shades also thanks you.
Apparently, the artist is making their own version of the game, but entirely new assets. Oh no. Oh no. Fucking a sword with the blade part is just called stabbing. Consensual stabbing. Is it really called stabbing if it's consensual? Like, stabbing implies that there's malicious intent behind it and that not everybody agreed to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how Julius Caesar would view it anyway. Slicing, then. So where are we going this time?
Let's
Don't we
see.
have to talk to someone with the slate? Or did we already do that?
No, we haven't done that yet. We need to... I think he is in... the dude we need to give the slab to is in Melmond, which is the city that had, like, the decaying earth.
Oh. Do we have the slate?
Yeah, we got it while we were in the dungeon.
Oh, nice. Very convenient. Nice level design. That's what those lines are. When you get confused by your own fucking design. Even more reason why I need to clean up the lines on it.
Alright, which one of you is Doctor Who's It What's?
Dr. Une.
Is that you? I guess not.
Where did I clean this up before?
Huh. Come out. Thank you.
The biggest hindrance in this game is NPCs.
Yep.
Not even the goddamn dungeons, just the NPCs.
A slab. This slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Lefuulei. Now listen to me. Alright.
Have to?
Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Alright.
No shit. What do you think we've been doing this entire time? Good lord. Ah, yes, there's a riddle on the wall. It says, revive the fucking orbs, you goddamn noobs. Ah, there's writing on the ground here. It says, revive the orbs. It's almost like this game wants us to revive the orbs.
I think you're reading too much into it.
Yeah, it must be. Clearly, we're just supposed to go tromp the grass. And sleep with the innkeep. Oh wait, that wrong game.
Bless you.
Thank you. Also, I appreciate that this world is not flat. Because genuinely, I would think that, you turn around and fly to the edge of the map and it would just stop you instead of letting you go all the way around. And one of the tables set right beside the windows.
There are 20 empty glasses in front of her.
Accurate though. G usually keeps the curtains closed around this hour, but a small portion of it has been pulled back, revealing the busy streets outside. The late afternoon light spills right through, outlining her small form and pooling on the surface of the table where both of her arms rest. In her hands, she flips a piece of folded paper, turning it from one side to the other without any purpose.
Maybe not the safest spot to be doing that, even if
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
an empty
Nah, it's fine.
area.